2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. And Rich, what's on the mind of these players today as they begin their quest in the Q School Final?
Their focus is to get into the top 5 and get that PGA Tour card, as the next 40 finishers will graduate to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Time for the second shot into the first. That was wonderfully done. Setting up for his third shot. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. And he's safely on the green. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
Putting for a bogey. And that putt just was never hit hard enough. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 2 over for the event. Here's a look at the par 5 second. Well, that's a handy shot. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Time to take on this shot from the rough. And from the greenside rough here. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, well played.
Great touch.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the third hole. Opting for the 6 iron. He's found the surface. Good chance here. A 7-footer right here. Never up, never in, as they say, Rich. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And now at +4 for the event. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4. Tee shot is looking good here. Second shot here on the 4th. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, I like this. A great look for birdie to get the ball rolling. Okay, let's head to the next. And it's a 1-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field. We have a par 4 on this one. Quality shot, that one. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Remember the old adage, never up, never in. Just a short putt remaining here. Now 4 back after that hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. His second shot here. 4 strokes off the lead. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
And this one is for his par. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like a strong 25 feet.
And from long range here.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And after that, he'll drop to 4 over par for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Well, that'll work there. This one from about 160 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Yep, that shot safely on the green. This putt is about 17 feet long.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's going to go down the hill and to the right, I believe.
That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. 4 feet to the cup. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 8th hole is a par 3. Yeah, that one will play. Putting for birdie. Ooh. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. On the tee of the par 5 9th. Time for the second shot here at the 9th.
Pretty good shot there.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. John, have you got a read on this one?
Just a slight break to the left on this putt.
That one skated by the edge of the hole. Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
That's a good-looking shot there. He's setting up for his second shot. 5 shots off the pace. A tad wayward, but still on the surface. This putt is from a long distance. "13 feet to the cup."
These par putts, they keep a round going.
And he's down there. You got to read.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
That'll affect the scorecard. And this one will be for bogey. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Nicely done. Here we have the second shot into the 11th.
That dog will hunt.
Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Putting for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. And that's now 5 over for the tournament. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 13, a par 3. Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, nicely played. 20 feet to the cup. That putt went a bit long there. This putt is about 16 feet.
This for par.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. This is his second shot. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This might be a bit too much club.
Nicely done.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This would be a great up and down. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Remember, there's two important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Here we are at the 16th hole, a par 5. Wonderfully played.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Oh, what a putt. Sitting at +5 overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, well played.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That's disappointing. And that should secure the par on this one. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Not a bad line, this one. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This putt is for a final score of 76. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
Can he finish off his day with a par at the last? And that is the conclusion of his round. And with that, this player has qualified for the Corn Ferry Tour next season. A fantastic step in this player's career, Rich.
Yes, Luke, it's always a learning process as you move along through the ranks to get yourself onto the PGA Tour. This is a great start.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, are thrilled to bring you today's event. The grand finale of the Corn Ferry Tour season opener starts now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Bean. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. This is an exciting day for this player. They're taking part in their very first Corn Ferry Tour event. I'm sure you've got memories of that moment and what it felt like. What type of goals are they setting for themselves, and what are their expectations of the season ahead?
Well, I think their goal is plain and simple. Try and be within the top 30 at the year's end Corn Ferry Tour Championship, which will then secure this player a PGA Tour card.
Now to the first hole. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. Handy effort, that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And that makes him tied for first. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Oh, absolutely flushed. Oh, that was pure. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
Oh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
This one's for bogey. He's currently in a share of top spot. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole. That's some good golf right there. Sitting at 1 under. Yeah, that was a safe play. 20 feet to the hole. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Just a little bit of movement right to left here.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Gotta like the look of this one. Oh, so close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4. This is his second shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Great shot. 7 feet to the cup. Now leading by 1 shot. Here we are at the 6th hole. Nicely done. Second shot here on the 6th.
This one is going straight at it.
Whew. Hard to believe you could be that accurate from so far away.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
Holding steady in first place after that one. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Going with the 5-wood.
4 right.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Tricky one here. This one's going down the hill as well as moving to the left.
Oh, did you see that one fly by?
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And down it goes. Currently in first position. Here we are, hole 8. It's a par 4. Oh, well played. Playing from around 190 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him now to 4 under the card. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Standing over his second shot. Come on, sit. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. If he makes this, he'll save his par. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
That'll work there. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Sitting at 3 under par. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, that's beautifully judged.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. They've arrived at the 12th, a par 3. Opting for the 5-wood. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This is on a great line.
For the par. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. Currently -5. So I might need to sit. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Here we have a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 14th.
Oh, looking good, will it?
Just a short putt remaining here. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. He sits in first position. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. From around 140 yards here. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. 7 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie.
Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee of a par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That might be one club too many. That's disappointing.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Well, that's an impressive little chip. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Now at the 17th hole. Well played, mate. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand.
This could go down.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Welcome to the par 4 18th. That one's heading down Broadway. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Hold this for an impressive 64. And his round will conclude with a par today. Well, this is a big moment in this young player's career, Rich. A victory on the Corn Ferry Tour.
What a way to start your career. Get the win out of the way. Bigger things lie ahead for this player.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. The energy in this city has been palpable this week. It's always a fantastic tournament. We can't wait to bring all the action to you. We head down to the first hole. That's a big drive. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Second shot here on the first. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That's a touch of class. Just a short putt remaining here. He finds himself with a share of the lead. We have a par 3 on this one. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. And that is a goal shot in line with the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. He's setting up for his second shot. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
Just not enough gas. A par putt on the table. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
That's a pretty handy shot. Wow, was that any good? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Going with the 7. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And he's done it. He's holed it. And that means he extends his lead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Time to get the flat stick out now. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That's just inside the range. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. And that should secure the par on this one. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Now 4 shots up after that hole. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Stay on the cut stuff.
And fortunately, that shot will hang on to the fairway.
This is his 2nd shot. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Time now to take in the 9th hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 9th. Lovely effort, that. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Hole number 10 is a par 3. Going with a 3-wood here. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
About 26 feet from here, I'd say.
That was a little bit too much power. An opportunity to make a par here. Well holed. Let's move on. Currently 6 under for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Oh, well done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. This is tracking.
Yeah!
Well, our leader has built quite a comfortable advantage here. It's 7 shots as we head to the next. The 12th hole is a par 4. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Very crafty, that shot.
Judging it beautifully.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Can he save his par?
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Yeah, this is going to airmail the flag.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
His second shot here. How close was that to going down? And if this can go down, he'll save par. And that puddle drop. Well done. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And he's down there. You got to read.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
That's great golf there. So close to the eagle. And that's 8 birdies today. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Well struck. Sitting at 8 under. Now lining up this putt. Still some meat on the bone. This looks pretty tiny, this. Like the look of this. Oh, painfully close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
They've arrived at the 16th, a par 4. Lining up from around 160 yards. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's inside the house of opportunity.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
Holds a nice putt for birdie there. There's an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next. On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5. That should find the cut stuff. That's in the sand. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
And a guaranteed birdie now for this player. Good stuff indeed.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Good shot there, Beamer. This shot is about 140 yards out. Well, this one's going right at the flag. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. The confirmation has come in from the course. The rest of the players have completed their rounds, and that means our featured player has won this event. On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports. Following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. Rich, the way this player's been going, you can see a PGA Tour future in their near future.
Yes, Luke, just one more victory would get them automatic promotion to the PGA Tour, and what a life-changing event that would be for him.
We're going down to the first hole now. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt is from 14 feet.
This is for birdie.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Nothing too much in this, just a little movement right to left.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He finds himself with a share of second place. Time to tee off at the second. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Well, Rich, it's an important day for these players, isn't it? Because the top 156 players at the end of this week in the points list will advance to the Corn Ferry Finals.
And that's where you want to be, Luke, isn't it? You need to get into the finals to give yourself the best chance of making it on the PGA Tour.
That's tidy. This one's for birdie. Currently 1 under for the event. A long par 4 this hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. Going with the 5 wood. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And he's down there. You got a read?
Ooh, little downhill left to righter here.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. Great speed. And makes it. What a bomb. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Going with the 7. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4. That a boy, good shot. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Not bad. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
A really good look at birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
That one not quite reaching to the hole there. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently sitting in first place. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. A few shots under par at the moment.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Oh, that one looked pretty good off the blade, and it's looking pretty good on the green too. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. That's nicely done. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Not a bad play, that one. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Putt is underway.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. We've arrived now at the par 3/8. Going with the hybrid. Great looking shot, this. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will be right.
I don't mind the look of this.
Looking good.
Oh, you beauty. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This one's around 210.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Sitting at 8 under. Good shot there. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4. Standing over his second shot. Wonderfully played. 7 feet to the cup. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 12th, a par 5. Nicely done. 2 wins so far this season. Well, that's a handy shot. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right to left swinger. A par putt awaits. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich. Opting for the 5-wood. I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. This is a par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at 10 under par overall. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Well, that'll work there. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
I'm thinking 28 feet to the cup from here. Starting this one way out to the right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That should find the fairway. This is his second shot. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. It's just about 3 feet away.
A great birdie chance here.
And he holds another one, and he's building quite a sizable lead here.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And now that finds him in first place. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. Oh, what a shot by our leader. That was a thing of beauty. He got all of that one. This shot from 120 yards. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, put the brakes on that one. That's got far too much speed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. So close. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. The 18th hole is a par 5.
I'm wondering if he's going to attack this hole. Reachable par 5, extend that lead.
That's a good-looking shot there. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. Ooh, watch this one break. Ooh, that rush past the hole with some serious speed. Make this, and that'll be a par end of the round. And that's it for today. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the field is finished and our featured player has won the event. Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.